Maca and thyroid is a famous subject in the autoimmune community in the last few years. Maca is an Andean plant that goes back into the Brassica family. One of the common uses will be to help improve sexual performance and fertility. It seems that maca may be suitable for men and women. For example, one small study indicated that maca improved sperm production and sperm motility. Still, another study revealed that maca lowers sexual dysfunction measures in postmenopausal women separate of estrogenic and androgenic activity. All these were tiny studies. Also, there are additional smaller studies which reveal that maca could succeed in men and perimenopausal females. We find the thyroid gland in the front part of the neck. This small organ primarily produces hormones in charge of regulating your metabolism. So far as health conditions go, thyroid issues are relatively common. Your thyroid could be overactive or underactive. The disorder of an underactive thyroid is known as hypothyroidism and is characterized by symptoms including feeling drowsy, feeling cold, slow heart rate, gaining weight, constipation, and low libido. On the flip side, having an overactive thyroid gland is popularly called hyperthyroidism. People with this illness experience fast heart rate, nausea, weight loss, sleep issues, feeling overheated, and feeling nervous or irritable. An increasing number of people are embracing natural methods to balance their bodies. One of the better natural botanicals for maintaining thyroid health will be maca root. The benefits of maca for thyroid are attributed to alkaloids contained in the plant. These alkaloids stimulate the pituitary gland and the hypothalamus to produce more of those precursor hormones that the thyroid needs to build. Note that maca doesn't comprise any plant hormones, but it increases hormones within your system by stimulating the body to generate more of them. An extra reason why maca is excellent for the thyroid is because of its iodine content. Iodine is essential for proper thyroid function. The advantages of maca for thyroid health are applicable in cases of an underactive thyroid or hypothyroidism. If you have hyperthyroidism, it could promote optimal thyroid health, but you should use it very carefully and gradually, preferably under your physician's supervision. The most prevalent root maca can prevent chronic diseases and care for healthy endocrine function. Maca is a sort of cruciferous vegetable from the Brassica family, and that can be species often contraindicated in people with thyroid difficulties. However, traditionally maca is consumed by chopping, sun-drying, and ingesting the roots, which reduces the glucosinolates frequently found within Brassica plants and protects the thyroid gland. Cooking maca doesn't change the nutrient quality of the item. Chopping and heating lessen the myrosinase experience that produces isothiocyanate, frequently avoided by those with thyroid conditions. Isothiocyanates are thought to decrease iodine uptake into the thyroid, while the gland is significantly more selective for these molecules compared to iodine. Consequently, maca must be cooked. It's therefore vital that you use an activated, heat-treated maca for those with thyroid issues. In Peru, yellow maca is usually utilized to support a wholesome thyroid function and is sun-dried and chucked into teas, broths, porridge, soups, and taken daily. Using maca for thyroid problems. We've kept for last one of the most significant benefits of taking maca. Let's go over how maca will help with specific thyroid disorders and precisely what it might do for them. We are talking about maca's capability to help us balance hormones better and in a more efficient way, which is especially important when you're coping with thyroid issues, hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism, which are causing significant hormonal imbalance. Among the organic techniques to overcome those common thyroid problems appears to be using maca as an element of your diet plan. Hypothyroidism. This is a condition in which your thyroid does not make enough of certain hormones required for bodily functions and processes. This is a widespread problem, especially with women. Often people with hypothyroidism need an increase with their endocrine system. The way maca helps with hypothyroidism. Maca can help kindle the fire of your body's endocrine system through the adrenal gland and hypothalamus. This assists the body to improve the performance of the endocrine glands. Maca is powerful enough to help women with postmenopausal hormone imbalances, which will be amongst the toughest to correct. A study showed an improved hormone equilibrium in postmenopausal ladies. Nevertheless, the analysis also suggested that also premenopausal women might experience the best results from Maca. Hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism is when you have an overactive thyroid gland. This also occurs when the thyroid gland produces a lot of thyroxine hormone. Hyperthyroidism is not anything to take lightly because it can result in unintentional weight reduction, and accelerate the body's metabolism, also even result in an irregular or rapid heartbeat. The way Maca helps hyperthyroidism. There still needs to be research done in regards to Maca and hyperthyroidism. But, there's reason to feel that Maca will encourage the hypothalamus-pituitary axis, whose main aim is to control the function to preserve normal circulating thyroid hormone, that would subsequently support the thyroid gland to stabilize the production of the thyroid hormones successfully. This is a fantastic effect. Hashimoto's. Hashimoto's is when your immune system is attacking your thyroid. Many people with Hashimoto's need to make radical changes in lifestyle to maintain their illness in check. How Maca helps Hashimoto's. Maca is terrific for anyone who has Hashimoto's because it promotes energy and mood, two things that people who are coping with daily have difficulty experiencing. Lethargy is present in Hashimoto's, as is low libido among anything else. Consuming Maca daily has been proved to help improve sexual function, even though more studies are needed, and strengthen our endurance levels. The many health benefits of utilizing Maca. Several more health advantages emerge from the regular usage of Maca root. Nowadays, you will find lots of dietary supplements that are adding Maca infusion with their formula with the hopes of achieving the very same health benefits. Let's briefly explain some of the most popular overall health benefits of using Maca. Great nutritional value. Maca is known for its high nutrient value. It symbolizes a reasonably good source of healthy carbs and fiber while still being lower in fats. Additionally, it also comprises excellent levels of vitamin C, B6, iron, copper, manganese, and potassium, which are all vital vitamins and minerals for optimal health. It promotes libido in men and women. You might have found out of Maca reading about natural techniques to improve your libido online. This really may be the most famous usage of Maca nowadays. As stated by actual scientific studies, Maca can boost female and male libido. A report revealed that 1.5 to 3 gr of Maca on everyday use had increased libido compared to placebo. It offers a wonderful energy boost. If you're coping with fatigue and reduced energy levels in general, you may like to depend on Maca for support. Maca can deliver an all-natural energy boost and improve physical efficiency, which is the reason it's one of the very treasured supplements among athletes and bodybuilders. It is also believed to help the muscle building process, resulting in thin and robust muscles. It helps alleviate menopause symptoms. Women from around the world love Maca for helping them conquer difficult menopause indicators. Maca was demonstrated to be able to relieve the frequent menopause symptoms like hot flashes, vaginal dryness, and mood swings, according to a report published. It can treat male infertility. Apart from improving the energy and increasing your libido, Maca can help solve male infertility issues. Maca root is believed to improve sperm quality in fertile and infertile men, which we know are often linked to infertility in men. It improves the mood. As a result of the chemicals called flavonoids within Maca, anxiety and depression will no longer be an issue. Maca is considered to have beneficial effects in reducing depression and anxiety symptoms, especially in menopausal women. Things to look for in a Maca. About 80% of the USA's Maca products are not original Peruvian Maca and created in China. This poses some issues. Chinese Maca is made at a much lower altitude than in Peru, where it is grown at 14,000 feet above sea level. Surveys showed that growing Maca at lower altitudes are ineffective because that Maca will not have precisely the same hormone balancing abilities. Unless it's certified organic, Chinese-grown non-organic Maca is also exposed to pesticides and fertilizers. Unless the product is grown and processed in Peru, the customer should beware. The way Maca prepared is essential. In its raw form, Maca can be a goitrogen, and like other goitrogenic food items, natural chemicals in raw maca can slow down your thyroid gland. Much of the USA's supplements and products are made from raw maca, which isn't recommended for people with hypothyroidism. In Peru, maca is never eaten raw. On the contrary, it is heated with traditional methods. We have to look for maca that is organically grown in Peru on territory that has lain fallow for 5 years and can be fertilized by grazing sheep. Next, it is sun-dried for 6 to 8 weeks after harvesting to guarantee maximum strength. Subsequent to the sun drying, it goes via a flash cooking process called gelatinization, which destroys noxious and goitrogenic enzymes found in raw maca. The quantity you take matters. If taken correctly, maca has no side effects. However, if you are taking a lot of maca, or have a sensitivity to maca, then you might have some slight side effects, for example, feeling jittery, difficulty sleeping, stomach upset, gas, or cramping. When you start, I will urge you to begin with a lower dose and slowly add more each week. Whenever your symptoms start responding positively, the tendency is to wish to add more. But instead, I advise that you drop back to the previous dose for optimum effectiveness without side effects. Additionally, women who have a standard menstrual period should start bleeding to see the full benefit during one menstrual cycle. Taking too small a dose of maca can be an issue. If you are taking not enough maca, which can easily happen when you are employing sub-potent maca made in China, the maca won't have any beneficial effect. You may then wrongly assume that maca does not do the job, when the right kind of maca, shot at the ideal dose, could be very useful for you. But, on the flip side, when you have been used to taking raw Chinese maca, anywhere from a teaspoon to a tablespoon, and then decide to attempt to do so original Peruvian maca, you could wind up taking too much and have side effects, including hot flashes. You could come to the false conclusion that maca is not for you either. I suggest you start with 1 capsule, or 1/5 of a teaspoon, daily and evaluate how you feel after a week. Increase if your symptoms aren't 80% better. How much time does it take to get maca to get the job done? The most important thing to know is that consistency is vital. Maca is a herb you would want to incorporate into your everyday routine. A good test is to examine thyroid levels and then again test after 3 weeks of consumption. In this time around, be mindful of your environmental estrogens and worries. I like taking a look at things from a holistic point of view. Give maca some time to work its little magic. One more thing to see about maca is that it can provide you with a lot of energy throughout the day, so you would want to consume something during the morning or afternoon, however not at night. How can I integrate maca? You'll find many techniques to add maca, making it a simple habit to bring into your routine. For example, there are capsules, which lots of individuals prefer. Also, there's a powder that will be the best, because I really like the flavor and frequently add it to various things. You can use your maca powder in coffee smoothies, baking oatmeal and yogurt bowls, seasoning and dressings in sauces. The options are endless. Conclusion. In summary, maca root use keeps growing in popularity. Some of its benefits include improving sexual performance and fertility, reducing glucose levels, lowering blood pressure, reducing hot flashes, and decreasing depression. Maca affects the hypothalamus and adrenal gland, affecting thyroid health and impacting adrenal hormones, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Many people who choose maca should start with a small dose and slowly increase it if needed. In any situation, it's highly recommended that you consult your doctor before you incorporate this unbelievable herb into your everyday routine.